good to be back here in Sydney. Last week I spent a week at home, which was the first time home in 3 years, which is kind of crazy. In Australia, you weren't allowed to leave or enter the country during COVID, so you got massively homesick, and that trip was everything I wanted and more in a trip home, given the circumstances. But anyway, it's good here, good to be back in Sydney, and I just can't wait to get back into it. So this week I've been training my way through jet lag. The pool does a really good job of keeping me awake, so I've done about 3 to 3.5 kilometers in the pool. This week is the start of my 6 kilometer block when it comes to running. So with my stress fracture, I've gradually increasing the amount of kilometers I'm doing each week. So I've started with my 2k runs about 5 weeks ago, and I'm now into my 6k block. Today will be the 4th 6k run this week, which takes my total to 24 kilometers, which is about something similar to what I done last week. The foot is feeling absolutely phenomenal at the minute, so the rehab's working and the hard work is paying off. Super happy with that there, and I'm quite excited to get training with the fellas. This is the first time taking the bike out in 3 or 4 weeks maybe. The weather has been terrible here in Sydney, so I'm not going to pretend that this is like this all the time, because it's not. Today is the first day, good day all week. It kind of feels like home, except home had the good weather and here has the bad weather. Still, I'm glad to be out here. I've got asked in a few previous videos of what my diet is. I am by no means a foodie, but I eat the exact same breakfast every single morning. So here's my breakfast here on the boil. I have my porridge, which consists of porridge, cinnamon, oat milk, hemp seeds for protein, chia seeds for energy and a bit of protein. I put a big dollop of peanut butter on top, and my nut choice of this week is pecan nuts, which I fire in every single breakfast. This is the one thing I have a one up on in Ella when it comes to cooking, but if you're curious on what my diet consists of, if you go to Ella's Instagram page, Ella's Greenhouse, there's a really good insight to what we eat on a daily basis, and she does a great job on her new Instagram page, so go give it support down here. Okay, I don't normally eat breakfast in here, but I've got a few things to update on the board.
Hi vlog! How are you?
You got a shout out in the vlog.
Hi!
How was your run?
It's so good.
That's good.
Fast 4K.
I was telling the vlog about your lovely Instagram page, Ella's Greenhouse, and saying that my porridge is better, but you can cook a lot better than me.
I'll give you that, your porridge. You do a good porridge.
That's good.
Do you like my new fleece?
That's lovely.
Uniqlo.
Thumbs up down below for Ella's fleece.
Can we do a wee mini fashion show segment?
Oh, nice.
So it's got wee waistbands, so you can tighten it around your waist and be all like, oh, look at me, I have a wee tiny waist. Big hood, zippy, secret pockets, you would love that. Got this from Lululemon.
Oh, wow.
Jumper. Lovely thick jumper for like 40.
So do you remember when I said Ella really hates the cold? She's the grumpiest person when she's cold, and that is Ella running for the sun. Look at her go. That's what that fashion show was about.
Okay, don't say that how much.
How much?
It's our little secret.
Apologies, slight distraction there. So last week I set my best 5k since coming back after an injury, which I ran with Brendan, and honestly I was absolutely gassed afterwards. But my goal, like I said last week, was to get a sub 25k. So my best since the injury has been 20 minutes and 58 seconds, so I can finally update the board. And on other news, this guy, let me get closer here. This guy has to go up on the board. He sent me a text last night, which I'm absolutely raging about. He got 17 minutes and 3 seconds in the 1 kilometer. He's back up on the board. Michael McPartland, everyone. Good to see Michael up there. He did 17 minutes and 3 seconds, nearly a sub 17 1k swim. There's Michael, 17 minutes and 3 seconds. Since I started swimming, I've went from 22 minutes. Now I'm down to 17:44. to shave 40 seconds of my time, Michael. That's basically one full length in the pool. And a bit more. I've got a lot to go. Speaking of Michael, let's go. 17 minutes and 3 seconds is going to be a tough one to beat.
I would say 17.2, like when I looked at my watch it was 2 and then by the time I stopped
17 and 3. I do that. I do that all the time, right? And I always count to the time I hit the stopwatch at 17.3.
Hey, it's been a while since I've done this.
I know. We're constantly waiting for Rory. He's always late. Alright.
Spend my weekends waiting for him.
Rory's always late. Never very punctual. Just kidding, it's always me. It's always me.
I'm always waiting on one of you. So it's still like it's way better.
There he is. You were late.
Well, that was a total miscommunication. I am never late. I'm an on-time kind of a man. If there's any people that are late, it's the you two boys. You two boys, you're on your own time schedule. Like the hours went back last night and I'm 3 hours ahead of you all. I'm ready to actually finish my lap.
Okay, Rory, so the plan today, we're going to punch out between 30 and 40k.
That's like 10 laps.
10 laps
Yeah.
into about a 6k run. So we're thinking, you can do 2 laps if you want. I just want to stick to my 6k.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm happy doing it.
I was going to say, it's like of all people, you're not the guy to turn around and go, let's have an easy Sunday, lads.
No.
The distance is 10k. The time period is 4 weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks. Oh, exactly 4 weeks, so fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm sticking to my 6Ks and building up on my Ks here.
Alright, actually, do you know what? Probably music to mine and Michael's ears anyway.
A lap and a half with all these bikes.
Alright, do you know what that means, Adrian?
What?
I'm going to draft everybody.
I am really running out of ways to document cycling and running. Basically, we absolutely smashed out a 38k cycle in just over an hour and 5 minutes, and then we went into a 6k run, absolutely hammered it out at a 4:30 pace, race pace I would guess, and my legs are absolutely shattered now. As you can see, dressed up nicely, we're just back from dinner, and there was the most amazing sunset. Cue it now.